together for this new support session for the love practice of this month. Ask for help. This practice is beautiful and is intense because we don't know always how to ask for help. And especially for us who are the helpers, the coaches, the therapists, the healers, we need to make an extra effort to ask for help, because often we're here to provide the help, to provide the guidance, to provide the support. And what I want to focus on tonight is how we ask for help to others, yes, but how we can ask and provide that help to ourselves. This is very important to know how we can do this, because we don't always have somebody ready to go that can provide us help. And it is so intense out there. There is such a level of fear, of panic, of stress, of confusion, that we must nurture this strength from within. And so asking for help can also be asking for help to our guides, all of us who are in this dimension of working with guides and working with coaches as well, and therapists. We are the therapist, but we use therapists as well. So it is very important that we can help each other, provide support to each other. But the main thing is we must be willing to ask for help. That requires humility. So I want to give you 5 things tonight that can help you have that help for you. It is an intense time of healing, individual healing. So we need to really focus on ourselves. It's not the time where we need to try to help save the planet. The planet is doing well. This is a time of opportunity. This is one of the greatest times we're living on this earth, because everything is shifting and changing for the better, because we're coming back to our senses, we're coming back to love, we're coming back to relationships, we're coming back to helping each other and seeing each other. So it is a very beautiful time. So raising our vibration is extremely important. This is one of the key factors we need to pay attention to. And nourish the love within and grow from there. So it requires some little adjustments, but we need to really focus on ourselves. This is individual healing time. Very important to understand. And from there, we can help others. From there, we can reach out and provide support. But if we're not strong ourselves, then we can't do this. So let me just actually put this little bracket regarding myself. I had to unplug from certain people around me and stop providing help, because I needed this help for me. So you need to really pay attention to that, to not overdoing it, providing the help, but stopping and having healthy boundaries so that you can nurture and grow yourself, because we are no good if we're not strong to help others. So let's see those 5 ways that you can provide that help to yourself. Number 1 is breathing. It's really important, more than ever, to breathe all the way through your roots, and through your roots up into your whole body, and coming back and sending the breath to the earth and being really grounded. So find your own techniques. There are zillions of techniques to do the breathing. The important is the one that fits you and that suits your soul, that suits your heart, and is easy and joyful for you to do. So if I'm telling you that I'm going to the forest every day and I'm doing my breathing, and I'm hugging trees, or I'm down on my knees in the grass, maybe that's not something you like. So find that little thing that is your specific joy, and commit to it. This is the most important thing, to commit to it, because talking about it and planning to do it but not doing it, it's not cutting the mustard anymore, right? So we really need to fine-tune our impeccability, how we live this. So number 1 is breathing. Number 2 is to pay attention to the foods and the beverages that we intake. Everything that is alive will provide a higher vibration than something that is dead. So everything that is like, the meat and all of this, we all know. And I'm not vegetarian, guys. I love my steak once in a while. But truly paying attention to what would be a good replacement to what you eat that is dead, okay? So we know the meat is not something that is alive. So do focus on bringing life in you. whatever that means to you. You know, fruit, veggies, of course, this is the common sense. But what else? You know, there's essential oils are very good to raise our vibration. So a little routine that I have, I put essential oils all the time in my tea, in my hot water. So find the one that speaks to you. I'm not going to give you my recipe because it's you. Find, ask your guides, go with your intuition. Now you need to start trusting yourself. All right. So I'm just saying, pay attention to bring life into you. The smile, the breath, the food, the beverages, and raise your vibration that way. Now, number 3, essential oils. I already mentioned it. So this is a very good way to raise your vibration. It can also be in a diffuser. So you can have the smell where you work, where you prepare your food even, where you sleep. So essential oils are really good to raise the vibration. And again, go with what feels really good, right? And it's a good way to educate ourselves. There's lots of information on Google. You can go on the internet and finding, you know, what is specifically to help sleep or to help digest or to help being creative and focused. So do your little research. It's a great time to increase your level of awareness and knowledge. All right. And then number 4 is prayers and meditation. And why do I put the two together? It's because a lot of people are good in praying, meaning asking for something, asking for help, asking for more, asking for something different, and asking. But there's one thing that we need to do is if we ask for something, we need to actually stop, shut up, and listen to the answer. Otherwise, what's the point to ask, right? If I'm asking you a question and then I continue bubbling, blah, 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 and just keep talking, and then I'm not hearing what you're answering. So that would not make sense to ask the question in the first place. So this is why praying is asking the question, and then meditating is shutting down the mind, shutting up the mouth, and listening to the answer. We always have our answers, guys, but often we don't take the time to slow down and pay attention and listen. So this is really part of the routines that are important, and not just once in a while, guys. Make it your daily routine. Find 5 minutes to shut up and listen, right? That was one of our love practices a few months ago. So this is important. And the last point is use people around you to learn about who you are. And we had a practice a few months ago, which was about using everybody as a mirror, right? Thank you mirror was our practice. And we were using every situation, every person, every case that was put on our plate to see it as a mirror, to see where we can grow, where we can change, where we can fine tune and adjust so that we can raise our vibration, we can be happier. Simply, right? So use those people in your life that come and actually are showing you things about you. I'm just going to give you some examples because sometimes it's like, well, how can I use, you know, Patrick or Josephine that is in my life and she's pissing me off with this and he's challenging me with that. Well, if it's challenging you, it means something in you is triggered. And that means it's a place for you to open to grow and transcend. And that is growing and aligning with your light and aligning with your soul purpose. Many people come to me and want to know, they want to do the soul reading. Yes, I can help because of my gift of reading the souls, but you can fine tune yours as you align and you connect with who you truly are. And that is important. So let's give you an example. Lately, a new friend comes in my life and I'm just seeing like, wow, why is he so negative about this? Or another person, why is she so disorganized or whatever? And I just simply, with no judgment, it is what it is. But where am I disorganized? Where am I slightly negative about what's coming next or losing hope or losing faith? And this was the place in me that I could grow and intensify in connecting back to love. in connecting back to positivity. So this fifth point, using people in your life as mirrors, is a very good one, because then you can really learn about yourself. Now, you can have someone who is extremely in the light and awake and aware and beautiful and loving. That is also a mirror for you. And maybe that's the place in you that you've forgotten and that you can now enhance and use more of to help people around you, right? Because we are in the practice of asking for help. That means some people will come to you and ask for help. And the best help we can give within each other is love, is respect and love, simply in all of the senses that is, meaning no judgment, meaning kindness, meaning reaching out, meaning saying a little hello once in a while. And yes, we know many people and we can't do this with everybody, but also in your thoughts, in your prayers, including those people. The vibration, the energy is felt across nations. So everything you do is in that energy of love, and this is the best way you can help yourself raising the vibration of you, and then you can support others. All right. So this is it. This is what we're going to focus on this week, those 5 points. I'm just going to recap them. Number 1, breathing. Number 2, pay attention to what you eat, what you drink. It's all live food or drinks, beverages. Number 3, use essential oils. Number 4, pray and take the time to meditate, to shut up and listen to the answer. And then number 5, use people around you so that you can learn where you can grow, where you can change and fine tune and adjust who you are so that you can come back to more with more power, with more love, with more impeccability of who you are. Yeah. So for those of you who would like to have a soul reading, I have created each week 10 spots just for soul readings. This is not something I do regularly, but I recognize there's a much needed time right now. It's very intense. A lot of people are confused, losing their jobs, losing hope, losing, it's a struggling time and challenging time for everybody. We're all on the same boat. This is the time where I want to support with my gift of soul reading. So if you are interested, just reach out privately and just mention soul reading, and I'll connect with you and we can see what we can do. Use coaches, therapists, use support, you guys. If you don't know where to go, if you have specific places, you know that this dimension here is all about love, all about spirituality. Of course, I have tons of people I can refer you. They're incredible. So do reach out, ask for help. If you are unable to provide that help to you, if you're struggling, if you see that you cannot stay in the momentum, reach out. All right, don't stay alone in your corner. And especially those of you who are therapists and coaches and trainers, do remember this is not the time where you only provide help. You must get your own help as well. All right. So thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Enjoy the practice and have lots of fun. Bye.